What's quack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another episode on our Team of the Season preparation video series thingy that we've got going on here. So this is a little bit awkward because the next part of my guides was going to be the obvious. Let's invest in the squad builder challenges we know that are going to come back up. So let's pick up our 84 rated players, our 83 rated players, etc, etc. And maybe I should have done that episode a little bit earlier in, but I didn't expect EA to release a huge SBC like this, completely destroying the market. So what we have to remember, what I keep telling you guys is, when EA direct your attention somewhere and everybody's focusing on something, this is the exact time that we need to change our focus and start looking elsewhere. So what do these SBCs do is the first question. Well, what they do is they pump informs onto the market, onto people, well, not onto the market, onto people's accounts, so that people are ready to use these informs alongside other cards to complete SBCs when Team of the Season is released. Now, if these SBCs require 84, 83 rated players, there's no investment anymore. They're already massively inflated. They'll come down a little bit when packs opened loads for Team of the Season, but then they'll hold their value at a high level because of the constant SBCs I can imagine EA releasing. So do we invest in inform players? Well, I feel like informs are going to be needed. So even though this SBC is pumping inform cards onto the market across the board everywhere, we've still got the potential to invest into inform players. Now, you want to be smart with your investments. Don't go investing in 81, 82 rated informs. Let's think higher. Let's think of the 86, 87 rated informs. Yes, it may carry a little bit more risk. They may come in at about 30,000 coins, but if they're needed, the payoff is going to be huge. The problem is, at the moment, the marquee matchups, the amount of packs that are going to be opened during a Team of the Week, the amount of cards that are being put onto people's accounts from this SBC, it's huge. There's so many informs floating around at the moment that we've got to make sure that we pick up something that's a little bit different. That's why I like the higher rated. I'd aim for 87 plus. Now, another reason I believe this is going to be the safest bet is because EA released an 84 plus Team of the Week SBC. Now, it could be coincidence. They could have just released this because they knew that people wouldn't bother with the SBC if you could get all the 80, 81, 82 rated players because there's so many of them. Or it could be because they're preparing people for the future SBCs that are going to be coming out during Team of the Season. Now, I may be looking into that a little bit too much, but it's kind of irrelevant anyway. If we can pick up an 87 rated inform for a couple of thousand more than we could pick up an 82 rated inform, we'd be stupid not to do it. If we're also thinking outside the box still here, and we're looking at different options that no one else is looking at, we're going to be taking risks. We've lost our chance for all our safe investments now, so the only investments we have left are risky investments. One-to-watch cards. Now, these one-to-watch cards and one-to-watch trading is pretty much dead. If you buy a one-to-watch and you're hoping to make money off it, either it's got to be a big enough player to gain hype, something that wouldn't usually happen. So maybe it's a person that won't normally start. Like Renato Sanchez, for example. He's risen just because he never starts, but now he's starting. And if he got an upgrade, it would be massively in demand. But what if some of the SBCs that they release require one-to-watch cards? Very much like the Player of the Year Kante did. Now, we could have these guys at discard price. If you're watching the market with these, you can be bidding on them for 11,000 coins and you will win some of them. People don't care about these cards anymore. All their attention is gone. It's all about Team of the Season. It's all about squad builder challenges. It's all about everything but these. It's the same with your other special cards. So I'm going to pull up here. Well, I'm going to pull up Man of the Match card here because we're not going to go for Walcott. Obviously, don't spend this much on a Man of the Match card. It's the only one I could think of off the top of my head. But what if they require Man of the Match cards? Now, this is something we've never seen them do, not require a specific Man of the Match card. And I don't know how difficult it is for them. Maybe they haven't programmed it into the system. Maybe they believe there weren't enough of them on the market up until this point. Maybe there aren't enough of them on the market. But if it requires a card that's non-gold, non-rare gold, then this card also does the trick. Pick up discard-rated Man of the Match cards. You can get 84, 85, 86 rated ones for basically discard still. Why not look at Movember cards? Why not look at Scream cards? Go for all the different cards that nobody is talking about. Pick them up for discard. If they're not needed, no problem. We'll just discard them. We'll sell them on. We'll do whatever we need to do. But while there's so much hype around everything else, let's find all these little hidden gems that it's high risk. Well, it's high risk in the fact that we don't know whether it's going to pay off or not. It's low risk in the fact that we're not going to lose many coins investing in it. But it's high reward. If they're needed, we're going to make a killing because we're the only people thinking about investing in them. Now, I made a video today when the SBC came out around these higher rated players. And if you've still got them, then if it raises a little bit more, I'd sell. But I wouldn't hold on too long, just because if they don't start to increase, when more packs come out, they will start to drop. This is the perfect time for us to start thinking about other high-rated cards. So I'm talking even higher than 87s, your 88s, your 89s, the likes of Courtois. Picking up these players could be massively beneficial if we see any SBCs like the birthday ones that we saw. However, this also comes with another massive risk. If we don't see any of these SBCs, the sheer volume of them that are going to be packed next week, during Team of the Season, during Weekend League rewards, obviously, it's going to ruin our investments. So this one is a high risk, high reward in all aspects of the terms. So high risk, you could lose quite a few coins. High reward, if they're needed, it's going to pay off massively. We still have investment opportunities out there. Our best ones and our most obvious ones have gone. They have disappeared, sadly. But we've still got so much more potential out there if we're smart. I like investing in these special cards. All of the special cards that we can get for discard price as high rating as possible from the best leagues we can. If we're looking into it a little bit more, I feel that they may do league-specific SBCs. For example, 11 Informs, BPL Team of the Season. All lines up perfectly. So usually the first one is BPL. If we can pick up cheap discard BPL special cards, that's going to be the best place to start. My only worry is it's almost impossible to get a discard BPL inform these days because of Player of the Month and everything that goes around there. So maybe we'll start looking at La Liga or Bundesliga or Calcio A, Serie A, whatever you want to call it, a bit further down the line, but we're still getting in early. The whole point of this video is just because the investments we know, the 84s, they've gone out the window and we've missed our boat, it doesn't mean that investing is dead for us. We can still take risks, we can still take gambles, we can still play it safe, we can do whatever we want to do. We just have to do what everybody else isn't doing at the moment. Anyway, guys, going to end part 3 here. Just a nice little short one here to get you guys thinking. If you are enjoying the series, make sure you drop a like. Comment down below if there's any other things you think I've missed or stuff you'd like to see in the series. And if you're new, if you could subscribe, that would be incredible. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching and all the continued support, and I'll catch you next time.